The concept is simple. Get people who have a connection, an emotional connection to the city of Detroit. They grew up here, they went to school here, or they worked here at some point in their career. We ask them to come back to see what's really going on in the city, to see if there's a way for them to re-engage.
I've always been interested in housing. In coming to Detroit, I was looking for ways to address the fact that there wasn't a lot of good quality housing. Last year at Homecoming, I met a successful tech entrepreneur. We kind of talked a lot about the work that we were doing in the neighborhoods of Detroit, and he was just very interested in it. And we stayed in touch. Fast forward 12 months later, and he is now the lead investor in our first opportunity fund in Detroit. You know, Detroit represents a very big opportunity to come and do good things and make a meaningful investment and have a real impact, but at the same time have a very profitable business and a career.
Kuzzo's Chicken and Waffles, we opened about 3 years ago. Myself and my cousin, we partnered together to do this venture. Had never done a restaurant before. We were just two guys with a great idea, a passion for the city, a passion for the neighborhood. There's a lot going on in the city. There's a lot of different ways to invest, especially in the neighborhoods. I think that neighborhoods have been kind of overlooked in terms of redevelopment. If you're passionate about the city, if you're passionate about Detroit, finding a neighborhood to focus on would be prudent to anyone.
Well, when Method Development was looking at strategic areas to invest in the city of Detroit, Brush Park was definitely on our radar. This house behind me is a 4,000 square foot historic Brush Park mansion. It was abandoned and foreclosed upon by the city. The future of this home will be 6 luxury condominiums. We are going to do a complete gut renovation and hopefully fill it with 6 families or 6 young people who are excited about living in this up-and-coming Brush Park area. For me, the best thing about Homecoming was reconnecting with people that I went to high school and college with and I hadn't seen in a decade. But they were spread out all over the country, and to hear about all these different entrepreneurs that have come back to the city and are trying to either bring their companies back or look to do business with companies here.
Homecoming Detroit has caught on. It's about stewarding the city forward and taking the best parts of Detroit and re-envisioning how we use those.
We've had really astonishing success beyond what we thought. I think there's a momentum that's been building. I think the expectation for Homecoming gets bigger every year.
There's a whole lot of people out there that love the city of Detroit, that can bring their influence.
It's really inspirational to come back and see what others are doing, looking at how people are reinventing the city, but also how they're reinventing the business world and the creative world.
Detroit's a great place. You know, the growth has been fantastic. The opportunity, I think, is incredible. It's about getting in people's mind and getting them back here. If you can get people back here, the city will do the work.
I mean, if you can continue the progress of Detroit and you can bring this city back, you can do anything.